when Donald Trump entered Qatar's airspace. The scene was no less than a Hollywood royal action scene. The Qatar Air Force's F-1-15 fighter jets gave a grand escort to Air Force One. Qatar's Emir Tamim bin Hamad himself came to welcome President Trump on the red carpet under the supervision of Qatar's royal guards. This grand and royal welcome outside the airport included a long motorcade of luxury cars, full of money Tesla's modified cyber trucks. This was not just a diplomatic visit. It was a royal power show. Such protocol was never given to any U.S. president before Qatar, nor to any other leader behind this flattering attitude. There's a very big deal hidden and a royal gift that even a billionaire like Donald Trump is reluctant to accept in ZMTV's videos. Once again flattering Nazarene, Donald Trump visited Saudi Arabia, and Qatar during his Middle East tour, and at all three places, he was not welcomed like an ordinary guest. It was like the arrival of a global superpower. In Saudi Arabia, he was given a lavender carpet welcome, where Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman was also present, and the royal guards presented the guard of honor with real gold swords. Similarly, President Trump was welcomed with great enthusiasm. In the United Arab Emirates too, UAE's Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan received Trump, and the most interesting scene of this ceremony was when little Emirati girls performed a traditional dance in which they were swinging their hair properly, back and forth while waving them. Anyway, Arab rulers have the skill to impress their royal guests with wealth and style, but Qatar's Emir Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad left everyone behind. He not only got a royal protocol made for Trump, but also gave him the royal respect which no American president has received till date on Gulf soil. Everything started with the aerial salute of F-15 fighter jets as soon as President Donald Trump's Air Force One entered Qatar's airspace. 8 Qatar Air Force F-1-15 jets came on both its sides and joined the formation escort. The White House officials present inside Air Force One made a video of this historic moment and thanked the Emir of Qatar for this royal gesture. This escort continued till Doha's Hamad International Airport, where Trump's real royal welcome was waiting for him as soon as he landed. A red carpet was laid on the aircraft boarding stairs from the plane, and Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, the Emir of Qatar himself, was waiting for Trump in front of that red carpet. This thing is very important in itself because usually the Prime Minister or Deputy Emir goes to receive the royal guest of Qatar. But this time the protocol was broken and the Emir himself was present for Trump. Along with this, a special squad of Qatar's royal guard was also present there, which is called Emiri Guards, an elite force which is trained only for the protection of the Emir. This unit has a total of 210 specially selected guards, who live with only one mission all the time, to protect the life of the Emir of Qatar. As soon as the convoy left Hamad International Airport, a luxury motorcade was ready to take the convoy to the Emir's palace. The showstopper of this motorcade was the specially modified Tesla cyber trucks of the Royal Protocol Division of Qatar. The scale of the escort was not limited to Qatar only. Armored SUVs of the United States Secret Service were also included in this convoy. At the front was a dedicated cameraman's crew who was recording this historic and royal moment. After that, a GMC Yukon Denali, which was leading this entire motorcade. On the second lead was the Qatar Police's Audi RS5 with emergency lights and tactical manuals. Immediately after that, 2 modified Tesla Cybertrucks were running parallel to each other, on both sides of which 8 BMW R10 heavy bikes of the Qatar Police were present in a precise formation. After that, 2 identical presidential limos, also known as the Beast, were followed by 2 Chevrolet Suburbans of the U.S. Secret Service. After that again 2 GMC Yukons of Qatar, then a U.S. armored Chevrolet 3500 HD, which is a standard part of the motorcade of the U.S. Secret Service. It has integrated secure phones, encrypted data uploads, and military-grade relay systems. Then again, 4 submarines of the Secret Service in which backup tactical unit is deployed. After that, the vehicle, which is the last line of defense of the president's protection, was seen. The Ford F-50 Cat truck, which has a counter-assault team, and finally, as far as my eyes went, this vehicle on which a dome is, Installed, it is the ECM vehicle of the Secret Service. It has advanced jamming systems which can detect and neutralize any drone or missile, and finally, once again, the vehicles of Qatar Special Security were included in this entire royal protocol. As far as the camera could see, more than 40 vehicles could be easily counted. When President Trump reached Al Waiba Palace, he was welcomed in another royal style. The traditional guards of Qatar riding on horses and camels called the Beast. A symbolic formation was made around it, and then started Qatar's famous Jamana Arda i.e. sword dance, a cultural performance where the shine of swords and the beat of doves gave a wonderful color to the hospitality. On entering this palace spread over 200 acres, even President Trump could not control himself, and he praised the palace a lot. During the historic visit, several major economic and strategic agreements were signed between the United States and the state of Qatar. According to the official White House website, President Donald Trump signed a total of $1. Qatar has made an economic commitment of $2 trillion, in which U.S. aircraft manufacturing company Boeing has received the biggest order in its history from the state of Qatar. An agreement for 210 aircrafts worth $96 billion was signed between Qatar Airways CEO Badr Mohammed Almir and Boeing CEO Kelly Otberg. According to the White House, this deal is historic not only for America from a financial point of view, but also from an employment point of view, because this order is estimated to create 154,000 American jobs every year. Not only aircraft, President Trump also offered to sell American-made MQ-9B drones to Qatar. The estimated deal value of these drones is $196 billion, and these drones are known for cutting-edge technology in surveillance and defense intelligence. Qatar has also signed multiple agreements to take strategic partnerships and services from the U.S. in the fields of energy, defense intelligence, and quantum computing. If seen during his Qatar visit, Trump confirmed direct deals worth $243 billion have been made, but according to the White House, the long-term economic impact of these deals can go up to $1.2 trillion. Now, if we look closely, the biggest benefit of this entire deal went to America. Boeing got the biggest order in its history. Qatar invested billions of dollars in various sectors of the U.S., so the principle here should have been that Trump should have been given a gift, but in reality the exact opposite happened. After this lavish and royal welcome, the Emir of Qatar himself gifted President Trump an ultra-luxury Boeing 747-8. This is the same jet that was earlier designed for the royal family of Qatar, which the world knows as the Palace in the Sky. Its estimated value is $400 million, and it is believed that it is one of the most expensive diplomatic gifts in the world. It has a capacity of 89 passengers with 2 full bathrooms, 9 laboratories, 1 master and 1 guest bedroom, multiple lodges, and a private office. Yes, President Trump has received the offer of this expensive gift, but there is an issue here. According to the Foreign Event Clause of the U.S. Constitution, no federal official, even the president, can take any valuable gift or benefit from a foreign government without the permission of Congress, and due to this clause, the Democratic Party is accusing Trump of corruption. But, on the other hand, President Trump himself says, "Why should I not take the gift from Qatar when we are giving it to everyone? Then what is the harm if someone is giving it to us?" In an interview, he talked about his Air Force One and said, "This plane is 40 years old. The maintenance cost is sky high, and when the princes of the Gulf have brand new Boeing 747, then why do we use an old plane?" But the Democrats believe that since Trump became the president, he has done many such things which have indirectly benefited him, whether it is about launching the meme coin or a free luxury jet, and this has happened before as well. It has been alleged in Trump's first tenure also that foreign diplomats used to stay in Trump's hotels only to gain his favor so that their personal business could run and political goodwill could also be gained. So the question of the critics is that whether this extraordinary attitude of Qatar and the $400 million jet was just hospitality, or there is something else hidden behind it. According to the NBC report, Trump Organization, which is run by his 2 elder sons, has recently expanded its business in the Middle East at a rapid pace. Their new projects have now spread to Saudi Arabia, UAE, Oman, and Qatar. Trump International. Hotel and towers in Dubai, a Trump Tower in Jeddah, a new hotel in Muscat, and a luxury golf resort in Qatar's capital, Doha, which is being built in collaboration with the real estate company of Qatar's sovereign wealth fund. The important thing is that in his recent Middle East tour, Trump visited the same 3 countries where his family business is expanding the most, according to a recent CNN report. According to him, in the last few years alone, the business of Trump Organization has grown 3 times in the Middle East, and he went on this tour not as the U.S. president but as the head of the family business. Remember that not only in Qatar, Trump was also given royal protocol and red carpet welcome in Saudi Arabia and United Arab Emirates, where his hotels and real estate ventures are growing rapidly. Now, the criticism is not limited to his opponents only. Trump's own supporters are also saying that we elected a president, a national leader, and not someone who tours the world for the benefit of his family company. Of course, Trump is saying that he has nothing to do with this business and his son organizes it. But at the end, this business belongs to the Trump family and ultimately Trump will benefit from it. Hope you all will like and share this video of ZMTV as well. Thank you very much for your loving comments. See you in the next great video.